The furnace needs to be powered by the boiler. That's the thing. I'm not really sure. Oh my god. Were you always there? I don't remember this big guy. Big goofy looking guy. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so this is going to be the last Blueprint stream I'm going to do in a little while because I've kind of got to the end of the bits that I wanted to get done, and I don't know what else that I can really do. Hi, Liam. And also, I was going to get back to Mass Effect, so I should do that next week. I'm going to start Mass Effect 3 next week, but before I start the game today, I wanted to bring this up because last stream we found grade 3 of the classrooms, which taught me some basic Arajan. You know, things that I can do. Yeah, I just don't know how to do them. That's the that's the key. So we learned some basic Arajan, which meant that so me and Leon at the end of my last stream, basically after stream, basically kind of went through this letter that's in Clara's tomb and tried to figure out what we could decipher. But we haven't deciphered all of it, but we've kind of got the main brunt of it. And I just wanted to kind of go through it on stream because I think this was a really cool puzzle. But yeah, so essentially we've got the prefixes, we've got a few nouns, and the verbs are all loan words, so they will be in English. There were some bits where we don't know what they mean. We haven't been told what they mean, but essentially I'll kind of read out what we got so far. So this says so we made a few assumptions. One of the assumptions is so L is I or me, and ul is you. So we have gone on a kind of assumption that if it's eld or uld, that means my or your, so possessive. So we think this means to my first, so that would be uv eld aj, to my first. Iris, we're guessing, is child. I think Mary has a brother, so I don't know if this is to Mary or to her brother. We kind of think it's probably to Mary. We don't really know much about the brother. No, wait, sorry. It's not Mary who has a brother. It's Clara who has a brother, which means that this might be from Clara's mum, to be fair. Not from Clara to Mary. Yeah, Clara has a brother. Again, I don't remember if it's older or younger. Yeah, so this letter might be from Clara's mum to Clara. So for anyone who's not been following, Clara is my grandmother, Mary is my mother, not in real life, in the game. And I am Simon. Clara married my grandfather Simon. I was named after Simon. Clara and Simon had my mother Mary, and then Mary had me. But my grandmother was from a country called Araja. And this is a letter that was found in her tomb. It's not addressed to anyone specifically. It's just lying there on the side of our grandmother's tomb. So we think this says, to my first child. And then this would be, you are my day, you are my night. And we think this says, you are my world. That kind of contextually makes sense. Yeah, I'm all about lore in this game. That's kind of like the main reward in figuring out the puzzles in this game is figuring out the lore. Yeah, I mean, Mora is kind of a sort of a Latin. It sounds like a Latin language word for world. So I think that was sort of what indicated that, and also it just contextually makes sense. Oh, finding out. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Just so happens that my grandmother and grandfather also are called Clara and Simon. No, 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 no. So yeah. So that's what we've got so far. So a lot of this letter, it doesn't seem to hold any secrets. Like I said, there are one or two words that we haven't been able to translate, so maybe those words are secrets, but a lot of this does kind of just indicate things that we kind of already knew. Right, and we believe that this says, to you, I gift, that being a loan word, my house towards, and this says is, which isn't a word that we know, but we do know that et means east, and later she starts talking about Araja, so I'm guessing that this means to the south, because Araja is to the south of our country, Feneris. Then this says, we think this says tomorrow. It says Nevdao, which means new day, so technically I guess that's kind of tomorrow. Your future is not. Is this right? Yes. Well, okay, we're not quite sure, but I say, so technically this says your future and then lack of me, because li as a prefix, a suffix even, means lack of me. So we think tomorrow your future is not, or I'm not in your future is not with me, something along those lines. Tomorrow my future is not with you. Same deal. I first bid you heed, assuming bid and heed are just loan words, my word. And then we don't really know what this word is. So, ul would be you, odds, don't know. And then iris, I suppose, is child again. So, you odd child, I don't know what this means. Odd isn't a verb, so it's probably not a word, a loan word, so it's unclear. Then she says Hugh Sinclair Lou. So this Lou is the opposite to you, so like Lee is a lack of myself, Lou is a lack of yourself. Good evening, Big Smoke Dog. We're learning a new language. Is with your own child. Yeah, that might be it. There's just a strong thing of family here, and this is obviously a very sentimental letter. So lack of yourself. So House Sinclair, you are not, or you do not belong to House Sinclair. House Epson, you do not belong to House Epson. So Sinclair being my grandfather's name, Epson being my grandmother's maiden name. Forget, that's a loan word, so we can assume that just means forget. Learning after work sounds not very relaxing. Well, if it helps, it's not a real language. So it's a fun type of learning. Forget your, and then again, not too sure what this means. Ein, in, not sure. If we're thinking is means east, means south, and et means east, then possibly this means something else. So not too sure again what this means. Forget your something. And then she says your name. We think that this then says Giari, which, if you'll see at the bottom of my notes, Giariena, this is a name that's only popped up in the Great Hall. Your nudge came. Oh, your nudge. It's okay. We all read Artemis Fowl, right? It was an alright book for kids. I remember that one. There was a whole cool thing about the fairies. So Giariena was the name that was engraved on a bust of what looked like a queen. So this saying, you're not of House Sinclair, you're not of House Epson, your name is Giari. So that kind of suggests that that we're royalty, which is something that we've already picked up on. This idea that we might be related to the royal family of Arinda, who fled after the Civil War, and it became Feneries. So this idea then that Giari is the royal family, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember Giari being a word in any of the history books that we've read. But this suggestion that we belong to the royal family. And then she goes on to say, your future, to the, and assuming this is south again, away from Fen. So Vo is away, so away from Fen. So your future is in the south, is towards the south, away from Fen. Your... Oh no, yeah, we didn't translate this bit. We're not sure about this. Your Ein Jaw, I think that's word, isn't it? No, sorry, your name. That's something name. Your something name something. Towards Araja, towards presumably the south. And then this says a new future, or new future. And then this says goodbye, which, because we know that hello literally translates to first word, so this literally translates to last word, so assuming that this is the word for goodbye. Your name is not from here. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, Vo... Wait, was this one? Yeah, because Vo means away, so it would be your something name away, presumably. Yeah, so goodbye, my child, like this is my first child, we're assuming this is my child, and then so we're assuming that this means your mother or your parent, because old would be your, and Jorah we don't know, but yeah, that would make sense contextually. So that is generally what that letter says, but like I said, there are a couple of things which we're unclear on, but the general context is clear. Very soppy letter. I got emotional reading it, despite the fact that I'm not even entirely sure who it's from, but like I said, it's either from our grandparent to Clara, or it's from Clara to Mary. I had assumed that it's Clara from Clara. Named, you were not named here. Yeah, maybe. I had assumed that this was Clara's letter to Mary, but it's just thrown me that it says my first child, so that's the only reason why I think it might be our great grandparent. But it was definitely found next to Clara's tomb. Well, I say that it's next to the tomb where Clara's photo is on top of, so I think we can assume that is Clara's tomb. Okay, so that's that bit. The second bit, we're already a quarter of an hour into the stream and I haven't even started the game yet. The second bit that I wanted to talk about was, I was re-watching my VOD where I went down into the safe house, and I had forgotten about this. Well, I hadn't forgotten about it, but I had not made the connection when I was reading A New Clue. So, this suddenly makes complete sense what those directions were in A New Clue, which says Route 8, because we start from Royal Station, that's where the old station is. Yeah, Major and Minor again, yeah, so that's still a thing, I guess. This is the station that used to be underground. You're in it almost, you're still in the middle of reading it. Well, it was all in Arajan, so I don't really expect you to have read it, to have understood it. But, yeah, you can just go back and have a look, I'm sure. But, what was I saying? Oh, yes, so, back when Arinda was Arinda, there were trains everywhere, but for whatever reason, when the country became Fenaries, they decided they didn't want trains anymore, so no one uses the trains anymore, and there's an old station underneath the mansion, which apparently used to be Royal Station. So we start at Royal Station, and what a new clue said is on Route R8, depart. Okay, we'll depart. It says keep left. All right, we're keeping left. And it says to Tanner Fork. So Tanner Fork. You're not going to remember characters though. Something about a mole. A mole? I don't remember anything about a mole. Who's the mole? Oh, do you mean the mole is in The Spy? Not a literal mole. Yeah, so keeping left to Tanner's Fork. So Tanner Fork is number 10. Might have been second book. Ah. Oh, sorry, you're talking about Artemis Fowl. I thought you were talking about this game. I didn't know you could read books on the Slate. Actually, that should have. Actually, I don't know why that. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I read the first 3 books. Maybe no. I read 4 books, but I feel like there was more than 4 books. I feel like there was quite a lot of books in that series. Yes. So we have gone left to Tanner Fork, and then it says right. Right. It says right. Which would bring me around here, which actually doesn't make any sense. I'm going to assume that we keep on going, because otherwise that doesn't make any sense. Because it then says dead end, which is here. Don't worry. It's my fault for not keeping up with the conversation. So, that's how I think it goes. Oh, actually, no. Technically, the sign said to Tanner Fork, and then it also has a left arrow, so maybe it still makes sense that we're going this way. Anyway, I think that's the only way we can go, because we have to end up at dead end. And then it says record each stop on the way. So, let me make a note. So we've got let me make a new page for this. Assume it's always moving forward. Yeah, I guess so. Also, usually when train lines are written like this, the train doesn't go around this corner, because otherwise it would go at a right angle. Usually, in my experience of reading train maps, that tends to be how it goes. Okay, so train route. So we're going right. I'm gonna also mark whether or not these are major or minor, because I think that's probably gonna matter. So major 8, Royal Station. And then we keep left. We go to 7, which is minor 7, Angel Tower. I kind of expect that the name doesn't matter, and it's more the stops and the major or minor. 3 is minor 3, Aries Crossing. Then we're at 10, major 10, Tanner Fork. Then we go to 1, which is major 1, Oris Train Hall. And then finally we end at dead end, which is major 13, dead end. Okay, so I think that's all that is. Right, so with all that said and done, let me just start the actual game up, shall I? Give me a sec. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what any of that train stuff means yet. None of it really makes any sense to me. I'm probably going to come back to this game at some point in the future, and when I do, I really need to update the notes around my screen because a lot of this just hasn't been very important or relevant. Okay, right. Let's go. Day 43. By the way, I'm pretty sure day 43 is like baby numbers. I've seen people in the hundreds doing this. Yeah. Again, I don't have any specific plans. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just kind of hoping to find some more stuff before I stop playing. Okay, we got a package as well. Yeah, that's one thing is I need more letters in the post room. That's something that would be really handy. Is there anything useful here? I don't think this particularly helps me. Nah. Okay. Also, the fact that we are above... can I smash that? Oh, wait, let me have a look. Oh, this vase. I don't know. I need to get a power hammer anyway because I realised... Oh, actually, there's a few vases, but yeah, none of these are like the blue vase in A New Clue. But I need a power hammer because going into the bunker or watching my VOD with the bunker reminded me that there is a wall that I need to smash somewhere. It's underground. I can access it via the elevator. Sorry, I thought I saw something in the bird bath, but I did not. I kind of want to go in the tomb. Yeah, I'm going to go in the tomb just to have a look around. So this is where you'd find Clara's letter. I mean, I can go find it again, I think, but... Ooh, and I can get these as well. That's quite good. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything important in here. This is actually it might be worth reading this again. Actually, this is Herbert's letter to me. Now that I understand a bit more about my family history, it might be worth having a look. Here's where it all ends, at least for me. I chose this dank, dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, etc. Family tradition, thrice as strong. There are chains that seldom bend and never break. That whole emphasis on family in this game. I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? There's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What is the point? What point is there to live another's life for the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried under the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous wood and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunken, sunless hollow? God, Herbert, you didn't have to be buried here, Jesus. La 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 la. Oh, okay. So, and two in terms, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams. Yes. Okay. Herbert, so, yeah. I have got the impression that Herbert wasn't very happy with what was happening in Fen Ares, but just kind of didn't really have the spine to do much about it. Maybe that's a little bit harsh. I mean, you know, he didn't have the spine to rebel against the government. But So that letter kind of gives me similar echoes of kind of, oh yeah, he wished he could be free, but he figured he couldn't really, and he'd like to inspire me, but you know, he knows he probably won't. Yeah, so this is Clara's picture. I'm fairly sure this is Clara's picture. I mean, it's got, I can't remember if we saw something that specifically says it's Clara, but this is Clara's diary key. And I'm pretty sure this is her. And yeah, and this is where the letter is. So I'm not going to go over that again, but yes, so there you go. And yeah, so it's not like in an envelope, it's not addressed to anyone, it's literally just sitting on the side there. So I kind of assumed, similar to how Herbert left a letter to me, and that was probably a letter from Clara to Mary, but it could have been Clara's mum, especially because I don't know if Mary could read Arajan. She's never. We found some letters from Mary to Clara, and they were all in, well, Fenarian, I guess. I don't know if these candles are significant. I don't know whose tomb this is. There's no hint, as far as I can see, to that. Yeah. So I'm not going to bother going down. Actually, am I? Am I going to bother going down there right now? I don't think I need to. Actually, yeah, alright, sure. Right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. I don't need to go this way anyway because because I can get to the other side of this door through the elevator now that I've opened that bit. But it's easy enough to do anyway. I think I just have to nudge this guy. Yeah. I don't think this has anything else useful for me. I think I've pretty much got all the useful stuff. What's this? That's nothing. Okay, yes, right. I want to go and find myself a... Well, actually, can I... I've got the key card. I can just go across the reservoir today. Let's do that then. Why not? Have a nice little boat ride. But yeah, so it's... I think... Actually, I'm not seeing it. So in the safe house, there was something that looked like steps, and it had an indication that you have to break it there. Sorry, just looking because I... Oh yeah, there it is. Buried floor plan. I knew there was a buried floor plan somewhere, but I just don't remember if I got it. I was talking about this, I think last stream or the stream before. Somewhere there's the number 10, which I think it's in the basement, you see. I think it's like here, but then I was looking around with a shovel and I couldn't see it, so I don't remember if I got it. That's a problem with spending so long away from this game. Anyway, what I was saying was, in the bunker there is you kind of had to solve the nucleus book by that. Yeah, the only reason I was thrown was because there was no visual evidence of me having dug it up like there is in the one in the garden. Yes, so the bunker, there is a picture of like a crack in one of the walls. And it looks like it's steps going up, but actually thinking about it, I think it's deeper steps than this, so maybe it's not here. But I can't really think of any... Ooh, maybe it's the clock tower, actually. I haven't been to the clock tower in a while, but I know it had some sort of steps. Some kind of steps situation going on. How the fuck do I get to the reservoir again? Don't remember. This is the chess puzzle, which I haven't used in a while. I'm quite happy with the chest thing that I've got, to be fair. just going towards the elevator now. I don't want this. I think I went the wrong way. It would be a lousy... That's an excellent point. Oh yeah, I think I wasn't supposed to go down here. I think that's what my problem is. I'm supposed to go this way. There's the reservoir. And this is the basement door, but I don't want that. It's all flooded in there anyway. That's me. Rare glimpse of Simon. Actually, this is kind of long. Maybe I should have just gone round the house. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, the problem with this reservoir is I can't call the boat back or anything, so it's kind of just luck which side it happens to be on. Okay, I guess I'm going from the foundation today. I've got a couple of keys on me at least, so that's nice. Might not be as big of a disaster as it was last time I tried doing this. Cool. What else do I have on me today? Well, I've got Clara's key now. I wonder if having her key makes it more likely to generate her her bedroom. Should I go this way first? Yeah, alright. That's not great for me. I don't know. None of these are great. I'll just get that, I guess. I'm gonna open all the rooms before I decide which way I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, actually Solarium would be a good thing to get today. Because if I'm starting right near the top... what was this again? Oh yeah, this is instructions on how to get to the... Can I please get out? Thank you. How to get to the... the Cloister Angel. Well, I happen to have a key. Haha. Oh, and there's the cloister. I could do the break room just so that I know that I'm going to get the staff key card, but I think the cloister's kind of too good to have at this place. I also axed the cost, so it's better for me to get it. Any of these good? Not really. Well, I might just get myself loads of gems. Loads of items. What's this? This is new. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Alright. Sure. That seems like a pretty rare item. I don't think I've ever got that. There's the car keys. Is there something else in here? Or is that my... I guess 2 gems counts as 2 items. Just making sure... Okay, there's no point in me opening this because there's nothing there for me, I think. Until I get the, what's it called? Oh, that's annoying. I'll get this and maybe I can find a break room at some point. Until I have a shovel, then I can't do anything with there. Well, this will be good once I have a shovel. Let's get the observatory to get the effect of my telescope. Getting that telescope. Yeah. Wait, how do I do this? Gain an additional effect of each constellation. Right. So do I use it before or do I use it after? I guess I'll find out now. So, nice. Nice. And so if I now use my telescope, I get to do it again! Yay! Cool, look at how many gems I have. This is also a staircase that goes all windy, but still not seeing any cracks in the walls. Alright. Yeah, let's go for the... Oh shit, actually. That would be good if it was facing any other way. Actually, I am gonna get this because... Why am I gonna get this? This is just not a good place for it to be. Let me do the boiler room. I can maybe get that another time, but I feel like there's more to that closed exhibit room than I've figured out so far. Dang, okay. Alright. Let me go down then. Yeah, I feel like it has more secrets to give up. Let's go this way. We'll see if I'd picked up that key earlier. Ooh, magnifying glass, nice. Well, I guess I needed it for this, fine. I can get the showroom, I guess. Courtyard would be better for that, but showroom doesn't come up very often, so let's go. Let's see what's around. Okay, so I can't afford any of this right now, I think, but it's good to know it's there. Chronograph I can afford. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Why would I want to do that? I don't know why I'd want to do that. I also may rotate the first 3 floor plans I draw. That's kind of good. Do I want that or do I want to try and save up for a master key? I think I want this. Yeah. Yeah. What does this do again? Oops. No, I just wanted to know what it did. Didn't want to buy it. Are you gonna tell me or... Thank you. Okay. But no, it's fine. Anyway, right. They are all the same, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, well I can't go that way anyway, so what I might do is I might just go through the foundation and back to the entrance hall. After getting some tasty little treats up there. If I can get a breaker room, then I can use that gymnasium. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to use the gymnasium. It's only a couple of... What's it called? Which way do I go again? Oh yeah, through the broken wall. A couple of steps that you lose if you go in there. I wonder if there's... Actually, I'm just gonna have a quick look for the blue vase in here. Any blue vases? Not seeing any. There's a red vase. Let me just remember what's on the other side of this stuff. I won't get stuck. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a... So what's over here again? Oh yeah, right, that's... What does this say? One backup lever for each antechamber was installed in separate rooms. But that won't be disclosed to staff, yeah. That's fine. What was this? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 PM. Okay. I don't know if this is important. I don't remember this being a thing. Looks like Clara's handwriting, but I'm not sure how much they reused the same handwriting for things, and if it necessarily means that it's hers. Yeah, that's just that. Okay. Alright, let's go in the front door like a normal person. Yeah, oh yeah, I need to throw my last coin into here. Seeing as I can only put one coin out every day in there, I might as well be building my piggy bank. Okay, right, let me see. Commissary, I don't have anything that's going to be useful for right now, but let me think. I guess I'll get it anyway. I might come into some money later. Freezer, definitely not. Nursery, is that good? I guess. I don't have any bedrooms right now. And I get some extra stuff for my sleeping mask as well, so that's nice. Just checking if there's any other items. No. Do I want to try the Hall of Mirrors today? I haven't done it in a while. I might be able to get away with it. Right, how's this work again? I remember at some point there's a way to get up there, but it's... Gosh, okay. Might have been a bit overzealous here. Let me just see what's on sale today. A sledgehammer would be good, but... Let's see if I can end up affording it. Oh, I mean, Darkroom would be good, I think. I might end up locking myself out of everything, but... What did I say? You were looking for images of the book and you clue. Trying to... Oh, I missed a number on it. Oh, okay. Do you know what the number means? Are you able to figure it out? Should I redraw my... Ooh, I'm not gonna go with the dark... Oh shit, that's even worse. I'm gonna go with the gift shop. Because then I can at least go in a good direction. A few numbers. Oh no. Oh dear, what have I done? What have I missed? I would hope it has anything to do with the things I found on that map. Okay. Well, I might just have to take that book out of the library again then. Oh! I guess getting the telescope gave me more observatories? Yeah, I don't know, maybe... I guess... I'll look at it after stream though. And then I'll probably forget it by next time I stream, but... right, I think I'll get... Oh, but I'm tempted to get the observatory and get some extra things. There's no reason for me to get the security room. Yeah, alright. It's just the actual page. Okay. Alright, so everything's 50% off, which is great, but I still have 0 amount of money. Dead end rooms are more common. Dang. Shouldn't have clicked on that one. I wonder if I can avoid that one if I don't click on it. Oh, and my... Oh, I thought my telescope wasn't coming up again. Yay! Yay! And then I won't click on the other one, and then hopefully it will get negated. Passageway would be good, yes. Please and thank you. Alright. Okay, good stuff. Alright, and I can also... Is this the bit that lifts me up? Yeah. Alright then. So I can now get into here. Let's get a key. A duplicate copy of one of my floor plans. Would I like to permanently add an additional security? No. It's not that handy. I'll think about it. I feel like it's cheating a little bit, so I'm not fully sure yet if I want to do it, but pantry, no. I guess because I already got them here. And some coins, yay! I can finally afford that. Actually, if I got the sale twice, I guess that means that everything's now 75% off. It's not cheating. I just missed it with my magnifying glass. All right, you know, I'll just have a quick look to myself in private. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can zoom in on that on stream. Like, I don't know. Checking out the book again. Yeah. Or I could just look it up. But I've been really good and not looked anything up so far, but I have had a couple of spoilers from like trying to find images and things like that, or remind myself of stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to do that right now. It's fine. I'll come back to it at a later time. But for now, I think that's all I can do up on this section of the room. Yeah, I don't know if there's much more that I can get. Not looking stuff up. Trying to connect those numbers with my map findings. Okay. Well, there's a gem. That's nice. Were there any chess pieces in here? Just having a look. What's this called again? The Chamber of Mirrors. I'm not seeing it on the side there. Let me take the elevator up. It's just too difficult to look like this. I don't think so. I think everything is supposed to be just the same thing in all the corners, so... Okay, fine. Got that. Haven't been able to get in that side yet. I can go in there through that one. Alright. Not the weight room. Okay, I'll get the Great Hall and... will I? Actually, no. Yeah, okay. Fine. And I will pray. Yeah, did it! Oh, dang. I really want the foyer, but, I also want the utility closet, but I'm kind of trying to do a thing here. Ooh. Yes. Awesome. Okay, good. Thank you. There we go. Now I can get to this side. Just checking if there are any gems or anything. No. Yay! Okay. Alright, I see. I see how it is. Okay. Is this door locked as well? Yeah, okay. Fine. Let me just see if I can do anything here. Attic. Attic's kind of good, but, actually, yeah, fuck it. Attic. They might have some keys anyway. What we got? What we got? Oh, yeah. This is helpful. Lockpick. This thing. Might use it, might not, dunno. Sledgehammer. This is some kind of a lady. I think this might have been Clara's mum, actually. She's got Clara's necklace. The emerald bracelet. What's this? Oh, a treasure map. Oh, nice. Okay, so... 5 up on the side day. Where's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay. Sure thing. And one of these, which means... Oh, actually I still need the... broken handle if I want to get a sledgehammer. Is that 8 things now? Oh, I've got this, haven't I? Yeah, the attic, right. There's a swan in here. What's this? I've read this, right? Dimmer's Marigold. This is an April 12th. Oh yeah. Thomas Yanders telling me my ending is too political. Well, I mean, I think that was Mary writing that to herself, but yeah. Don't think that it's a good fit. April 12th. Fine. Whatever, you're lost. Yeah, I might have been mentioning it before. Yay, there's a key. But yeah, the fact that we are on station 8 kind of might help explain why there's such a fascination of this number 8 and room 8, but also it could just be the whole thing about the sigils and there being 8 houses technically. 8 houses? 8 what's this do? Oh, that lifts that. Okay, cool. Oh, now I can get through that way. Okay, that's nice. 8 countries. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, now I can get almost all the way around. If I do this... I can press this. Yeah! Now I can get all the way around. Here. Here. This should open something as well. Nice. Yeah, okay, I think I've got all the stuff. I think that's the entirety of this room. Alright, well that's nice. Now, where do I want to go? I think... Oh, I guess I go back to the Great Hall. Is there anything I want from the commissary? Well, if it's a sail, then maybe it's worth it. I'm getting all turned around. Gift shop, commissary. Yeah, it's a sail. Oh no, wait. No, it's still only 50% off. So yeah, so the metal detector only is 10 rather than 2.5. That's a shame. That's alright. Metal detector. Yeah, alright, sure. Might end up useful. Alright, I can open one more door in the hall of... in the Great Hall. Oh yeah, and this is just stuff behind the doors, but that's not massively helpful for me right now. Oh shit, I forgot my fucking lockpick. It was right there. Morning room, I guess. Or I could rotate. Oh. I guess I can't rotate. Oh. It's a bit annoying. Okay, well, fine. I guess I'm doing the morning room. Where are... well, there's a gem. There are some other gems. You know what would have been really good is if the commissary had a... ah, shovel! Yay! Yahoo! Oh, that's great. Sure, let's do that. Although, if everything is supposed to relocate to here, but also... aha! Mailroom! Wait. Oh no, this isn't as good as I'd hoped. This gets me an order, but I wanted more letters, which I think I need... I think the only way for me to get letters is via the laboratory, so I should probably try and draft one of those. Yeah, I was going to say, the when gold is gathered, it's supposed to all go towards the tomb. But now that I've got the conference room, I guess that overrides it, so... vault, I don't really need. Let's go to the workshop and hope that they've got a broken lever. Yay! Now, I can make a sledgehammer, and then maybe I can possibly figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be breaking. Nice. Oh, and drafting studio, fantastic. Well, if nothing else, I will have got a new thingy. Okay. Dormitory or vestibule? I'm kind of done with the classrooms now, I think, so... I think the dormitory is probably going to have some nice law stuff. So I'm going to get that, I think. These small sleeping quarters devoid of frills and distractions are ideal for the student, scholar or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Yeah. Let's get that. Okay, cool. Oh, and also good to know that if I want the door, although I think I might have... yeah. Okay, the door is useless to me in the Great Hall now, so... in that case, I want the one that isn't the door. I want... wait, I'm getting confused. Oh yeah, so they're both in the middle. So I would want the one closest to the arch for the goodies and furthest away on the other side. Okay, I'm just going... I know it's going to get me a couple of steps down, but... then I can get some more rooms. Yay! Sorry, I was just reminding myself because if it said Clara specifically or Lady Epson, now I've got this idea in my head that her mother might have been hanging around here. No! And that's not going to go in. I know that doesn't go in, so okay, that's fine. Might have to come back up here a bit later, but that's all right. I could go to the boiler room. Yeah, I've got the power mallet now. Oh yeah, because there's something in the. Oh no, it's not in here. It's in the other place. The is that the gymnasium? It's the weights room. The weights room has the thing to bash down. Yay, coins! Yay! Can I break chests and stuff? You know what? I'm not sure. I don't remember trying. I probably have tried. You check if I can break any vases. Ah, yeah, good point. Were there any in the West Wing Hall? I feel like there wouldn't be anything very lore heavy in the West Wing wall. Are there any vases in this room? No, I don't think so. I'm not that flush on what's it called? Steps right now, so I don't want to use too much. Ah, fuck you and you're not picking this door's lock. Okay, get out of here then. Exit. There's nothing down there, is there? No, I don't think so. Okay, I guess I'll try the other side of the showroom as well with my lockpick, but starting to look a little bit unsure. Oh, I can dig stuff up here as well. Yeah, well, there's a key. That's nice. There's an old tin can. That's not as nice. That's rubbish. Can I not call the elevator back up? There's not a call button. I can't get down again if I've left the elevator downstairs. Oh, that's annoying. Fine, I guess. I think there might have been another dig spot in the... There is. Alright, I don't know how useful this is to me, but I've got it. I sure do got that. Well, fine. Use a key then. See what I care. This is pretty good, I think. Anything this way? Oh, another cloister. I don't think I need another cloister. I guess I could use the weight room. I don't know if that's really worth it, to be honest, though. Well, I could use it and then... I really don't have a lot of steps. Oof. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Look. I'm just curious, yeah? So, have I been in here before? The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and will reset every few days. That's a lie. Oh, okay, so this is just going to be destroyed forever then, I guess. That's cool, that's cool. Ooh, there's a part of the map. I don't think I need this, though. I already know all this. There's where the elevator comes down. The 8th and something 2 hours something. Okay. Well, I guess I can get into the antechamber now. But I probably won't use that. Oh, something's bipping. What's bipping? haven't really got a lot of steps left, so see what you got. Not with this step count, nah. I mean, I've got the vault, which I could open, but I don't think there's much point. I guess I'll get it, and then just in case I happen across another key at any point. Walk-in closet? I don't know what's happening with my... I wonder if it's something to do with my floor plan thingy that I'm just getting doubles of a ton of things now. Best thing I guess is a walk-in closet. I would like some food, but you know, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, the mirror room! Of course, I forgot that that was what that did. I also did look up why that weird thing was happening where I was getting the archive plans in the dark room. And apparently it's a thing that can happen if you use the repellent on the archives room, which I did do. I'm not fully clear if it's a bug. People were saying it's a bug. But I wonder if it is... potentially... should I just walk in there? I just don't think there's any point in me using 2 steps to go into the vault room when I have no vault key. Yeah, it probably is, but I was also wondering if it could potentially be like, oh, you tried to get around a negative effect, but hey, guess what? You can't get round to negative effects. You have to deal with them at some point. But maybe I'm just being too charitable and it just literally is a bug. What did I get? Oh, boring. I was kind of hoping that they'd give me a vault key. I don't know if you can get vault keys in here, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. That's fine. I only really have one more chance of getting something good now. I mean, fuck it. Let's get the attic and see what else, what other crazy shit we can get. Probably not a lot. I'm just looking like some quite standard items here. It's like you've already got all the fucking items. What more do you want? Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth me picking these up now. Okay, well that's my run over, I think. Simon's about to collapse. I can't afford anything else. No vases to break. Oh, let me have a look around for vases. I don't remember if we already looked up here. There's a nice one, but it's not the blue one. There's a bluish one, but I don't think it's the one we're looking for. I had kind of hoped to take my sledgehammer downstairs, but I'm still not actually convinced that that's where it's supposed to... where I'm supposed to be using that. Anything important here? That looks like... Oh, this must be Herbert and Simon. I think Herbert was the older one, Simon was the younger one, and our dad. I think that's what's going on. What's he pointing at? Crack in the wall. Herbert's like, I don't care about this shit, Daddy, and Sam's like, oh yes, look at that hole in the wall. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna have to try and find that. Anything else? Just while I'm here, might as well. I don't get a lot of chances to look in this room, so might as well poke my nose around. There's this swan, which I think is part of the Epson. What's it called? Something written towards what he is pointing. Maybe check the frame. There's a frowny face on its side. I don't think that's what it is. No, I think we have to actually go outside and find that. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's call it a day. I got so much shit, but yeah, in the end there wasn't a lot to do with it. Call it. So we'll probably have one more day of this and then that'll be it. 11 dead end rooms. Why is it capitalized like that? How strange. Shopping centre of the dead. Oh, there probably was so much money in that tomb. Oh, actually no, it would have all gone into the conference room. Either way, I did not pick that up. With the vault as well, there would have been so much money if I'd picked up everything that was in that house at the end of the day. Okay, well we got another package. That's a few things. I don't have the keycard today. Dead end corner and rooms are hints. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go. We'll see where it takes us. I've almost forgot to draft the outside room. Let me just do that. Oh yeah, and let me try and find that crack in the wall. Let's see. There's a crack there. I don't think that's the one he was looking at though. There are lots of cracks in the wall, to be fair. Trading post is quite handy. I think I'll get that. Especially cause... Oh, is there anything else in here now? Nah. Nah. Yeah, I've got this compass, which I don't particularly need. Let's trade that. And can I get anything for this? Trade that. Can I get anything for this? Magnifying glass is quite good. I think I'll keep the magnifying glass. Been looking at so much of that book. Oh, okay, yeah. Might be tempted to keep on doing this next week. No, I would really like to go back to Mass Effect soon. Okay. So. Right, freezer is not a good... This is not a good time to be doing the freezer. Although, what I could do, actually, what might not be a terrible idea, is if I use the freezer now and then just restart the day immediately. I'm gonna do that. Why not, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Let me just quickly do some drafting to see if I can get a heater, though. Do. Workshop. Sure, just grab it while I can. Why not? Hallway. I won't spend too long on this. Just I don't know if the heater has to be right next to the freezer. But it's I don't know. No, okay. Alright. Let's not worry about it then. Okay, let's call it a day. Yeah, call it. With all my frozen assets. Cramped bungalow. Rank reach 3. Gosh. Okay, save and continue. Save and continue, yes. It's some type of a tactic. I can give like 50 coins to the shrine if I get it. Nice, nice. I could give 100 coins to the shrine. I probably won't. But then again, this is probably going to be the only time that I'm going to get a chance to. Let me just throw one of these in here. Yep. That's it, is it? Just one? Ah, no shrine today. Okay, what do I want? I'll get the shelter. That's quite a good effect, that is. Oh, and I can get the gem down there too. Okay. Also, while I'm here, I can log into because I don't have the I don't have the keycard today, so let's hack into the security terminal. Keycard system. We'll make it high on the assumption that I'm going to get a breaker box fairly early on. And offline mode can be unlocked. Okay, cool. Right, we're at a nice start. For what purpose? I don't really know, but there you go. I think I can almost afford the Swimbird plushie if I manage to get a gift shop. Right. Let's start with the breakfast nook. Oh, also laboratory to try and get those letters. Checking for items. Yes, letter. So, okay, so what's going to happen the most, probably? Each time I find trash while digging, spend 2 or more gems. Let's go for this, and then... because I might not find a shovel. I think this is maybe the most likely. And then I'll just try and focus on bedrooms today. Okay, cool beans. What do I want? Oh, there's fucking security. I mean, I could use... I'll just do the breaker box. I was kind of angling to try and see if Clara's room would come up today, but it's fine. Okay. I don't need Clara's room. I'd kind of like to read her diary again, but it's not that important. Wow, security really wants me to come up now, huh? Well, let's see. I guess if I make the mailroom, you figured something out. Oh, okay. Well, we can. Unless you think I can use it now, then I can have a look later. Right, bedrooms. Let's start doing bedrooms. Car keys. Don't really need them, but that's fine. Well, I kind of need the... Oh, actually, I can go into the foundation now, but still, I don't want to close myself off. If I can pick a few rooms to draft, I'll look at it and it can be a note for next time, I think. Patio note that's yeah. I'll have to be concentrating on that a different day because I'm kind of doing a thing now. Just get a few things. Okay. Myself nice and loaded up. Right. Problem with this is bedrooms don't have a lot of what's it called? A lot of doors. Okay, let's use this then. I haven't got a thing, a smashy thing today, so den is good. Ballroom. Don't want ballroom. I now don't have enough money to buy Swimbird, but oh well. Go on, give me bedrooms. I want bedrooms. Okay, nursery. Yes. So that should have activated, yes, the experiment. Good stuff. And I'm going to do as many of those as I can. And then I should be able to come back to loads of lore. Gallery. Is it worth getting the gallery? Maybe. I don't know. I'll just grab it anyway. Doesn't really matter too much, I think. And I get gems, so that's nice. And money. Again, not the best place. I guess, let's do observatory. Maybe I'll go back to the pool and start going from that side. Parlor, security. Give me bedrooms. I've only got one so far. Well, one that's triggered the thing. I forgot. Nah. No. No. Because I'm too far to the top. Here we go. Servants' quarters. That'll give me something. I also haven't been in here for a while. Oh yeah. There are 12 major keys. Does this mean anything to you, Leon? There are 12 major keys. Dooby-dooby-doo. Oh yeah, this was Herbert's. This is Herbert's letter to Hartley. I don't know if it's got any hidden message in it. He's talking about how Hartley's gonna. If you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee training and establishment of your successor in their post. Ignoring what I imagine your objections may be, I've leave you the house in Trinsdale. That's nice. He's been here for 4 decades. Not really right now. Don't know how many major keys from the game I found. I mean, I'm assuming that it means special keys. So I've got the car key, Clara's diary, roommates, secret garden. There's the prism key. There's the silver key. Oh yeah, we do know that major is 2 words. So, well, what does it mean again? Oh yeah, small. Yeah, major is small word. Right. Yes, that. Right. That's exactly what you just said. No, small name. Major. Jor is name. It means small name. Law is word. Yeah, I don't think there's any hidden secrets in that letter. Right. I'm not gonna waste my keys on these lockers. I'm trying to find bedrooms. Bedrooms, damn it. What you got? A key, thank you. An apple, thank you. A pair of chests, thank you. And all these things. Loads of things. Nice. Ooh, the archives is back. Oh, but I've got the fucking... Oh no, what do I have today? Shit, I've forgotten. Tab. Do I have... Did I get the security room today? Did I? Yes, yeah, I did. So, I should be okay. Yes, I did. Haha! Phew! Right, that's the first red room that I've done, so I've still got that effect for 2 more. Is there any gems or anything? There's usually something in here. Not seeing anything today. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Maid's chamber also counts as a bedroom, so yeah, let's get it. Nice. Any items? There's a lucky rabbit's foot. I'll get that. Nothing else. Closed exhibit. Yes, this is a good time to go there, I think. Right, yes, so I'm gonna read this again. Right, Pharaoh, by the way, when I was checking out my VOD with where I was in the safe house, I realised that Pharaoh is the name of one of the 4 people. I mean, we kind of know that anyway because it's talking about it here. So it was Mary, Caleb Manning, and can I smash the go? Oh, I don't have my smashy thing now, but that's a good question. Caleb Manning and Mr. White and Pharaoh. They were the 4 people who did the heist at the museum. So. He's saying dearest children, so I don't know if that means that he was the one who was in charge. So we must strike this Tuesday. Routine changing of the guard personnel in the 1st of each month. So this was 1st of September, I believe. So I guess it was Tuesday 1st of September is when it happened. Let me just check my dates. I think I've got a list of dates somewhere. Ooh, whoops. Just almost dropped something. That's fine. So, do I have... I don't actually have... Oh yeah. Heist happened 1 September. It was a Tuesday. I don't know what date what year it was though. Tuesday. I could probably... Actually, the archives room is right there. Oh no, I don't think it has the date on it. Like the year on it though. We'd be wise to sacrifice almost everything. But I guess this is probably when Mary went missing, right? Because Mary... when did Mary go missing? Mary went missing in September 1986. Or at least that was the last time she was seen. So I reckon they probably did the heist. Then Mary probably went into hiding after that. And presumably was hiding out in the bunker. There was a letter that Mary wrote, or some notes or a diary or something that she wrote when she was down there, we found, that was talking about her hiding there for 6 months. There'll be 3 guards, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves. Avoid the white glove guard, striking only when he takes recess. They're going to bind, and gag themselves. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything for me to do in this room though. You can't see their hands. I noticed that before. So I'm not sure if this is helpful for me at all. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back here with a sledgehammer and see if I can smash the guards later. Okay. I don't know, this isn't particularly helpful. Let me go this way. Cloister, sure. One of the guards has a white bar behind him, the other doesn't. Oh yeah, you're right. Or is that just the light? Well, I don't know. I still can't seem to do anything with them. So, still not sure. Do I have a shovel? Yes, I do. Haha. Maybe I need to smash the correct one. Maybe. I feel like that bugged out a little bit. I feel like it's usually bigger than that. Well, that was good. Okay, let's go this way, I think. It's a handy room to have. What special keys do I have? I do have key... Go on then. Nice. Oh shit, that doesn't help me. Oh well. Yeah, I still reckon there's more to this room, but I still don't know what it is yet. Wow, it really wants to give me this weight room, huh? I mean, I guess I could use it and then... Oh no, wait, no I can't. I've already done 3 red rooms. I don't know. Hallway's fine, I guess. And then I can just see what's in this way as well. I want more bedrooms. I've got 2 letters so far though, so that's quite good. Need to remember to go back to the post room before the end of the day as well. If I rotate floor plans. Hello, Olivia Reed. Then I can go this way. Secret garden key. I don't really care about this. But I could use it now. Oh no, I can't. Oh. I thought it was in the right place, but clearly not. Ooh, it might be worth me getting this. Secret garden at least has many doors. Yeah, but it looks like I've run out of spaces. So I can't even use the damn key. Okay, 17. 3 times 7 is 21. Minus 3 is 19. No, it's not. What did I do wrong there? 3 times 7 is 21. Minus 3 is 18. Sorry, that's where I got wrong. Right. 2 plus 3 is 5. Times by 1 is 5. Minus 4 is 1. 20 times 2 is 40. Minus 20 is 20 divided by 5 is 4. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Right. And then I can end my day here, and that will be, well, not right now, but that will mean that I'll get the key card for whenever I play this again. Right, but for now... Ah! Right, okay, so... I'm gonna pass all the maths test, yeah. So, one thing I was thinking... I couldn't remember if this was something that I saw on stream or if this was on the stuff from the bunker, from the safe house. But... I did notice that on one of the that on some kind of planning that they were doing, there was a kind of an arrow going towards the back of the crown, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's a hint about the room. So. Right. Here's the thing. I don't know. Feel tripwire. Oh my god. Lower barrier? Oh my god, okay. So I need to get round to there. Okay. I think I can do that maybe. Oh my god. Right, let me just go around this way. Yeah. Goes to the courtyard. Okay, so I guess... Well, this would be easier if I had the running shoes, I think. But... I guess I just gotta run. Okay. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I got the paper crown. Yeah. Okay, a familiar red paper crown. I guess this is the one that they talk about in the in the Red Prince book. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. Okay, so that, I guess, wasn't as exciting as I thought. What happens if I... Oh, okay, cool. I see. That's neat. And I can never go back there again. Right. Well, I guess that was what this room is then. That's what that room gets me. That's neat. That's neat. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of good, but by the time you managed to get it, you'd probably have finished half the house anyway, because you'd have needed to have got the closed exhibit and managed to get round to the top, and also because that was like really close, you'd have to be able to get literally round the corner like this. So yeah, it'd be quite a specific situation, I think, and then yeah, but you know. There you go. I'll do the furnace. And then see if I can get that freezer. Although I'm still not fully sure how I'm supposed to be doing that. It's telling me I'm still sheltered, but I don't know why I would be. Because I've drafted more than 3 red rooms now. Right. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the bedrooms. That was my purpose in life today. Okay. And Geist bedroom. That'll... Oh, aquarium works actually, so... Why not, eh? The furnace needs to be powered by the boiler. That's the thing, I'm not really sure. Oh my god. Were you always there? I don't remember this big guy. Big goofy looking guy. So where's doing the Geist bedroom now? Or maybe get the parlour. Oh, I kind of want that. Those prizes. Kind of want to work towards this trophy. All right, let's go. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. Okay, so if this one's true... Wait, sorry. If this one's true, then the empty boxes would both have true statements. So these two would have to be true, but then that doesn't work because that would have to be false and that would contain the gems. So this one has to be false. So the empty boxes do not both have true statements. So this is false. This is also false. So this one is true, and it says it contains the gems. Yes. Alright. And give me a bedroom. No. Okay. Oh, but I'll do the foyer because I wanted to check something out in here. Oh, and I'll take this. Thank you. Right. So this is Giara Yenna. That's who I was talking about. Very regal looking lady. She doesn't really look like anyone specifically. So I don't think she's supposed to be Clara or Mary or Clara's... the person I think might be Clara's mum. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know. Just double checking. I don't think this means anything specifically. I think we did check that. G is not anything specific. Yeah, no, as far as I know, these don't mean anything specifically. They might be an anagram. I did actually think that from the beginning, that they could potentially be an anagram of something, but again, I don't know what it is, if it is. Yeah, but that's the lady I was talking about. We've got Baron Sinclair. That was Herbert's dad. He's the fellow who was pointing out across the way. Count Isaac Gates, I think, was literally just there for that Count the Gates puzzle. We got Lord William Epson, who I believe is Clara's dad. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Wait a minute. I might be confused. I think Thomas Sinclair is, excuse me, I just got a cough. I think this one was Herbert Simon's dad, actually. And then Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Does that help you in any way, Leon, with the things that you were looking at? This dude, Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. He's an intimidating looking fella. But yeah. So those are those people. He has Major Key in his name, yeah. That's but yeah, maybe he's the fourth key, I don't know. He's not like hiding something behind him, is he? No. Well, my metal detector isn't going off, so presumably not. Okay, right. I would still like more. I think I've got 3 of the extra letters now. But I can go down to the foundation. And I can... Oh, I haven't dug these up yet. Still got lots of money, and so far nothing really to spend it on, but that's okay. Drawing room, why not? Also, I still think there's something that we're supposed to do with this room, because this showed up in one of the crystal ball things. I think there's something to do with this chair, but I don't know what. I couldn't tell you. Okay, chapel. No, these are all a bit rubbish. I guess I'll use the patio just to give me some more space. Oh yeah, I've forgotten what you said I needed to... I've got the pantry, the patio. What else did you say that you wanted me to draft today? Oh, well, I can dig up, scroll up actually. You said patio, nook, office and pantry. Oh, did I get a nook? Patio, pantry. I usually get a nook. I didn't get the office today. I might not be able to do it. Yep, put that salt on that turnip. Yeah. Basically, I need to check the notes in those rooms. Ah, okay. I can do that. Are there notes in this room? Can I open this? Oh, here. Here? Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Ah, wait, I think, okay. Let me just, make a note to myself. Buried below. Okay. There we go. Made a note of that. What else we got? Oh, this is okay, right. So for some reason, I thought that I had to have Clara's room in here, but I guess I don't. I guess it can be here as well. The only problem is that Is there a breakable wall? Oh, I'm not sure, but I don't have my smashy thing on me. I'm gonna do the. I know I wanted to go in classroom, but I'm gonna do the boudoir because that gives me more options. I'll get this thingy. Okay, but that's good to know because then I have more ways of getting into her room. And dormitory, I guess that will be the lot of it. This is the first time I'm in the dormitory as well, so I can have a little look around. Oh, great! A key. Sorry, a key card. Fantastic. Ooh. Whee! Okay, the, oh, nice, oh, no, wait. Oh, there's a black pawn here, but I've already got all my black pawns, so, I guess it's an extra one, yay! Okay. I don't think there's anything... I had kind of expected there to be some law stuff. Korarica. That's isn't that another country? Let me just check. It was definitely on the Korarica. Korarisa. It was it's another country. So I guess he went abroad for the there we go. You can see it there. He went abroad for his university. I don't know who though. Is it going to be? I'm pretty sure here it is. If a furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Okay. Wait, let me check that. I'm pretty sure I've read this one. Unless this is a little bit different because it's from Korarisa. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. Doobie-doobie-doo. Room subtypes. Maybe I haven't read this one actually. Well, okay. If I have, then I apologise, bear with me. But I feel like I have not. I'm sure that I would remember ducks. So, okay, right. Here we go. Reading a new book. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of coloured floor plans to categorise the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These rooms provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room. Whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum, these subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room by a quick glance. By including these symbols on the floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. The craft of the draft, architectural, drafting rooms. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Korarica. Classroom is a great example of scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, But it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know the classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumours of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary. Oh, I suppose that was that's the outdoors classroom. Used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. No, it's not the outdoors classroom. We have to do more. We have to do more fucking classrooms. I thought 8 was the limit. I would have tried drafting more if I'd realised. Okay, fine, I guess. That's more for us to look for, I suppose. Right. Shifting gears. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space, marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Ducts. 3-way rooms split ducts 3 ways. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling. Power can be transported across great distances so long as you string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. Okay, good to know. I don't know how much I actually need the boiler room anymore, but anyway, some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting such a success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's process will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if the furnace would be powered, because I think the furnace is kind of in itself a power source, if that makes sense. It is on. I'll pop into the furnace after this and just check if I can see if it's got ducts, because yeah, I guess if it does, then it probably does need powering. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you will once again be able to carry them. However, if you still wished your accounts to carry over the next day, you'll have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering freezer. Okay, I got it. So if you could draft either sauna or furnace far away from the freezer and then just enter it, thaw your assets, but then you could go into the freezer again if you once you wanted to refreeze. Warning: if freezer is drafted within a few ranks of furnace all the way around, but yeah, then the temperature will start rising. Blah 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 blah. So it says within a few ranks. I don't know if that's like 2 ranks, 3 ranks, maybe. Any architect who loves a challenge invariably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlour and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Maybe it can power the boiler room even more. Maybe we can get a super boiler room. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread their items among many rooms. When the items are spread, they are only placed in the currently active rooms in the house. Oh, okay, I didn't actually realise that. The number of items that are spread are determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. I didn't realise that until now. Strategy that employs spread rooms are often centred around travel and backtracking. Okay. Word from the editor: I wanted to use this segment to thank all of our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we set out our very first issue. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Louisa T. Reynard. Louisa T. Reynard. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on me, on the way I view the world and spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint scratches on blurry blueprints illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose, why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Okay, that's nice. Right, I've kind of lost count, I think maybe 5 letters? 5 new letters, so we're going to have a lot of reading to do. I'm going to have a lot of reading to do. I'm going to take a sip of water after this and get my tongue ready. Right, the mailroom is down here. Oh, let me just have a quick look in the furnace to check that point about the ducts. I have a ton of steps, so should be all good. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. There's a sledgehammer. That's nice. I don't know if I can use that for anything, but there it is. Did I have the boiler room today? No, I think that was the first day is when I had it. Alright, so, yep, dunno. That's another thing for us to do sometime, but yeah, looks like I don't have what I need today. There are 3 in the entrance hall and some in the hallways. Okay, yeah, might as well. I got the steps. Let me see. Oh, did I not? Look at that gem. Okay, smashy? No. Smashy? No. Smashy? No. Oh, there's a... Oh, I didn't get the key. What the hell is wrong with me today? I probably got distracted by this thing. Let me go into the foyer. And this! Oh no, you know what? It's the fucking patio. That's why. Stuck gems everywhere. Yeah, see if I can smash some. The thing is, though, is if there are things to smash, it's more likely to work with the sledgehammer. I mean, the power hammer. But still, might as well have a look, I suppose. Okay, go straight down. No, actually, go into here. And oh yeah, I can't go that way. Ah, got all turned around. Okay, fine. This way, down. Think walls, but not vases. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, through the archives. No. Yes, and then I can go to the observatory. Anything to smash in here? No. Going all backwards. Observatory. Then here. Oh, key. Guess these were from the locker rooms. Oh, and there's a couple of things in here, so I might as well smash those. Even though I don't think that there's really much else that I can do today with any of these, and I can't draft a freezer now. I've definitely looked myself off everywhere. Yes, I have, definitely. Do I want to go in the locker room? I've only got 3 keys, but I'm not going to use them anywhere else, so I might... Yeah, I might just do that anyway, just in case. I always forget which ones I've already opened though. That's the problem. I think I've done all of this row. And all of this row. Oh, there's some running shoes. I didn't see those. I don't think I came in here before. Did I come in here before? Yeah, I must have, because I went into there. Well, anyway. Picture on the book was a mallet beside... Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, here are some gems that I'm not going to use. That is this thing again. I've definitely already looked in here. And some coins that are also kind of useless to me now. Oh well. Oh yeah, also, there is something in the safe room, which is a bunch of monitors. Now this did get spoiled for me a little bit, because this was when I was looking up the archive plan bug, and so this got sort of came up. There's a piece of paper and it's got a bunch of boxes that look a little bit like screens on them, and it has an A on this screen and it says delete it or something like that. So A, I guess, for archives, because that's the archives room. When I was looking it up, the reason why it came up when I was looking for that bug, because the bug happens when you use repellent on that room. Someone said that they thought that meant that they were supposed to use repellent on that room to delete it from the pool. But obviously that didn't do anything for them other than get the bug. Yeah, so I don't know what it's supposed to be. I mean, I used repellent on it because I just find it a very annoying room, but yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. There's not really much point in me getting these gems and keys anymore. Right. I can try smashing some things. Oh! Oh! Ha-ha! Ah! Oh. Well, I smashed it. But I think now I just have a smashed vase. I'll try smashing the other one. Yeah, no, I think I just... Oh, wait. Oh, what's this? It's a microchip! Okay. Is this anything? No, I think that's just part of the vase. Alright, okay, we might be here a little while. Okay, so... again, I don't really need these. Right, let me put the microchip in the place where it's supposed to be. But I think we still need one more of these. So I don't know. Okay, that's good. Finally fucking have two of them. Just one more. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and figure out where the Baron was pointing. I assume it was like over here? I mean, maybe he was just pointing towards the mountain. I mean, I can't. There's a lot of broken walls, you see. Can I go down this way? I can't. No, there's just a cliff. Okay. So yeah, maybe we're just going, hey, check out that mountain. I don't know. Yeah. There's also a bit of a broken thing here, but again, it just kind of goes towards the mountain. Or maybe it's to bring your attention to these things, but I already know what all that is now. I'm wondering if I was aiming at the right places when I was trying to break the vases before, because it seemed that I could only break them when I was going at the top of them. Yeah, it's just telling me about this. I don't care. I don't care. Look, no, this is bipping at me. It's going to annoy me if I don't. No, okay, fine. Right, okay, so look how many fucking letters we have to read. I've read this one. I've read this one. And I've read this one. And I think all the rest are new. I've got 6 new letters. So, let's make a start, I guess. In case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the Steam Duck system. Most curious about stamps, yeah, for sure. But I still want to read the letters, though. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you will find that many of these have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align those rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler and its intended destination are on opposite ends of the house. Oh, I don't have the magnifying glass. Oh, fuck, you're right! No! Okay, well, at least they're here for when I do have the magnifying glass, but you're right, I don't think I can do a whole lot with them if I don't have it. I can make some rough guesses, but yeah, it's definitely going to be better. Lab, pump room, laundry room, garage. What do I need the... I think I didn't realise the garage and the laundry room could be powered by the boiler room. I didn't realise that was a thing, but... Okay, Simon, let me know if I'm writing to you too much. I've never been very good at gauging where the line of impropriety is. And for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters is unwanted. Maybe you're perfectly fine without my help. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you in your quest. Even if it was that important, I'd have to believe he'd have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deters him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for a decade, I'd like to at least imagine that we were friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help that I have offered well within the acceptable range. He definitely too much wrote too much in one go to say, yeah. he wrote this before sending me 4 other letters the same day. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with the greatest respect for invention. Of the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping that we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins. But I won't get ahead of yourself. You still have to find the 46th room. No, I don't, mate. Already done. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I've also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several drafting plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all the unused drafting floor plans are kept there, and I've never heard them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hid it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. I haven't found that, have I? I don't think I've found that. If there was a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as the first illuminating step towards finding out why. Good to know. By the way, only of these 3 letters so far. Only that stamp's been visible. That stamp's not visible. This stamp's not visible. But this one is. This one's a Raja. So that's nice, but I really can't see very well. So yeah, definitely going to have to come back with a magnifying glass. How annoying! Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house and were designed by Kirk, Darren and myself and were installed after an unfortunate accident 2 years ago when your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to breach a room that they should not have been able to find. We are still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that every member of the staff should have not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It is important to note here that even in my own experience, I have found every other member of staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidence and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of senior staff. If you find the security doors becoming an annoyance while you are attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilising the utility closet in conjunction with the security systems. Yes, we know. Okay, this is the one for Nuance. Okay, Nuance is airships. Oh yeah, I've got... we actually knew that Nuance was airship. Well, we had a hint that Nuance was airships. But that's all I can really tell from this picture. From here, anyway. Randolph is certainly getting around, isn't he? Simon, following up from the map I created outlining the steam room power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for the gas power, which is an outdated system which is currently only used outside the house on location in the grounds. I already know this one. Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. I've already done this, but I'll just read it anyway. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how I got there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak with a technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet I'll include with this letter. As always, hope this helps you. I think I have all this information, and I've already done that. What's it called? That puzzle. So, 3 stamps. This is a ship. I think... Doobie-doobie-doo. This... Yeah, I think this is more a Jai. This does look like it could say more a Jai. On the map we could already see a ship next to the country, so I kind of assumed it would be anyway. I also think that there may be wind going on. It's a funky eel. I'm gonna put wind question mark. I haven't opened the Morajai one yet, so can't do a lot with it anyway. But yeah, that's about as much as I can see there. Then a Raja, we have some tall cities. A Raja array, it says, which I think is a Rajan for future. Yeah. So maybe a Raja is like industry, potentially? Well, actually, Archeries is industrial, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, so here's the thing. I had my mindset that I definitely can't do one more day today, but he'll It'll be a thing for me to try and remember for when I pick this up again. Yeah, from the history book that I read, it said that Arch Ares was wild and undeveloped, but now we know that that Arch Ares was wild and undeveloped, but now we know that it's industrial. So it could be that the book was just a bit too old, because it also said that Araja was the poetic place. Well, it says full of poetry and magic. So maybe it could be spiritual. I don't know. Alright, and then the last one, whoops, this wasn't this one, it was this one, is nuance, and other than the airship, I don't think I'm getting a whole lot out of this picture. Let me see. Windy, snowy, it could, I don't know, it doesn't look that snowy. Definitely doesn't look rainy though. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, what I might do, I know I'm past my stream time, but I might just go ahead and go to the sigils rooms and just poke around a bit more, just in case. You know, you never know. What was that bipping? Oh, it's probably in here. Got a couple of coins in there now. Oh, observatory as well. Yes, that too. It will actually be quicker for me to get to the observatory from the Foundation room anyway, so might as well go this way. There was an eclipse today. Don't know if anyone managed to catch it, but we saw the tail end of it. We kind of forgot about it while we were eating some tasty steaks, and and then remembered that it was going on and kind of caught it a little bit at the end. Used the whole method of seeing it. Yeah, we saw it in in quotation marks. Okay, this one, that one's a Raja. I wanted to do Arch Ares. Okay, so Arch Ares is not tribal at all. It is in fact industrial. Yeah, okay. Doopy doopy doo. So, and we know it's stormy. So I'm guessing it's either going to be trains or wait, I should change it to stormy. Stormy, there we go. It's either going to be trains or carriages. Sorry, trains or trains or carriages, I think, because the whole of this part of the land was trains before. Right, and it is yellow. It is yellow, isn't it? Yes, yellow. So should be spiky. Spiky. No. Okay, so I think I'm wrong with the carriages. That's horseback. This is trains, so let's try that. Yes! Aha! Okay, we got another one, finally. So this is Arch Ares. Check that out. Okay. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realise how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Archeries is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having travelled here countless times on business for Sinker. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories, and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. Okay, so I guess he decided to... few days of sailing. He might have come here second then, because then he decided to go to the north coast, or I feel like he probably came here either second or last. I don't know. Then again, I'm kind of going on the assumption that he would have gone in a circle around the world anyway. Yeah, stops for the win. Right, Archeries variation. Archeries was the first realm to introduce a new colour to the traditional monochromatic tiles of the box. Given the number of ship routes and trade relationships between the two realms, this is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compasses manufactured in Archeries, which were often traded to sailors in exchange for the valued Morajai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Yeah, and if he was coming from Morajai, then he probably would have taken by boat, which kind of does make me think he just went in a circle. Next time I go into room 46, I'm just going to try going in a circle and seeing what happens. Okay. That's good, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Actually, I think I might have done this exact puzzle already. I'm not sure if they just give you the same puzzle that you find in the house. But this is feeling very familiar now that I think about it. Right, so there's that. And then... wait, and then what? And then... oh yeah, no, wait. Sorry, no, wait. I need the black one to come down. And then I need this one. That still doesn't really help me that much, does it? Oh yeah, and then this can travel up. And then... ooh. Then what do I want to do? That doesn't do anything. This can travel up. This can go across. But then I still need to... okay, and then I get that back down. Then you can go there. But, and then this... nope. Right, I've done that wrong. Because I need... I need to get one of these back down here is the problem. Stick that there. Good. But then the black one still needs to be there. Okay. Right. Give me a sec. Okay. Black, yellow. Right. Push that one down. Push that one across. Get the green here. No, not there. Get the... we actually want the yellow here. Right, and then I need to swap that back with the black, I think. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. But if I do that... No, I kind of need a black on that side. Oh, actually, this works, I think. If I put that here, I can do that. And then... Yes, yeah, this is the way to do it. Then this. And then stick you up there, you up there. There. Okay. Right. Thank goodness. Okay, so. Cool. That's one more bites the dust. I'll give a Roger a little bit more of a go maybe, but I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with this one. Let me just check something. Oh yeah. So, we found part of the sigil for Morajai, and Morajai is spiritual. Just make a note. Spiritual. And I think it's hot as well. So I think we already have Morajai down, but we don't have the actual room. Oh no, wait, sorry, not Morajai. The pink one, Vera. Spiritual. Oh, that's Dorinda. Where am I? Spiritual. This is the one with the turtle back. Is the pink one, Vera. Spiritual and hot. Did look kind of hot. Yeah. So once we get the room for Vera, then we are sorted. We know exactly what that needs to look like. So that still leaves Araja, which I'm still thinking it's probably poetic then, because we've got Marshall for Feneres, we've got Metropolitan for Arinda, we've got Spiritual for Vera, we've got Industrial for... We didn't get anything new for the sigil that we just did. Well, we got an allowance, and also we got I guess it's a hint for the map puzzle. Which I think is going to give us something good at the end. Right, so. Oh, this Araja. Oh, no, we didn't get anything new for it. Yeah, I did kind of mess around with it already the other day, didn't I? Poetry. Yeah, no, I think you're right. We didn't really get anything. Well, the only thing is, they did say something about the future in it. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. So it could potentially be academia? Potentially. But I don't really know what else, because I think I was assuming that they have trains as well. Turtles castles in the future. Could be. Also, we don't really have a clue what their weather is like in Araja. So, yeah, you're right. I'll leave that for now. Let me just have a look at Nuance. What did we find out about Nuance? We haven't really found out anything about Nuance. We know it's air travel. That's about it. Yeah. Well, it looked like fields, right? In the picture, it was like an air thingy above a bunch of fields, so it could be agricultural. Yeah, exactly. Green, right? There we go. Agricultural. Airship is... Oh, that's for the type. Let's see. Airship. That's airship. And as for the... as for the weather... I don't know. Weather warm. It could be warm, yeah. Heat. Let's just give it a go, I suppose. That's heat, the wavy one, and green. I think this is red. This is green? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's green. Okay, now that wasn't right. Let's try... whoops. Let's try, what am I trying? Windy. I want to try windy. No, it's not windy either. I'll give rainy a go, but if it's not that, then I probably... Wait, what's just line? I don't remember there just being line. Does that just mean calm? I don't seem to have anything on my list for simply line. Well, that didn't do anything, so... Oh, maybe that's... Oh no, this is rain. Nope. Okay, I don't know then. Might be that agriculture's wrong. Okay, well we got one, so there you go. I'm gonna go check out the observatory, and then I think that's all I need to do before I call it a day in the billiards room. Oops, wrong way. Elevator. Yay. Gosh, I wonder how many letters Randolph will send me, because presumably there's going to get a limit where they just didn't have any more letters that he would have written. Just start AI generating letters or something. Right, so how do I access this thing that you're talking about, Mr. Randolph, sir? The lens, he said. If I, whoops. If I lower this. Did that do anything? Well, I mean... Hmm. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know, maybe this is something that I already got again. Whee! Yeah, but I don't... Like, it doesn't really go around a lot. It doesn't seem to do anything at this point, really. Like, that's about the lot of it. Can I make it go round more this way? Okay, how about if I turn it this way twice? Ah, I can turn it round. Okay, okay. Wait. Yes, sorry, I see the problem. I think I didn't realise it could go more that way. That's fine. No, that's up. I want it to go down and down again. Okay, I think this is what I want. I seem to have got myself stuck. Maybe this wasn't quite right. Okay, let's try turning it around some more. What's the furthest I can turn it? Oh, I actually didn't realise that there was a... Oh, this might be what I'm doing. Blah. Bye, Smite Dog. Yeah, no, thank you for the look. I mean, it's still kind of not that easy to get a hold of, but I do think we've got the right general idea, but ah! This looks like a thing. Probably see, yeah. I'll have a nice holiday, and yeah, like I said, you need any help? Well, you need any help? You just go to your managers. But I am also around if you really need it. There we go. We got the planetarium. Okay. Yeah, add it to my drafting pool. Why not? Okay, great stuff. I would not have thought to have done all that if Randolph hadn't given me that hint. Okay, let me put it back to the normal. I don't know if I have to do this, but or if it's just going to reset it for me, but... La 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 la. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. 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 I think I need to go put it up. Okay then. Alright, let me go to the billiard room and I'll call it a day. And then that'll be me for now. Just remember how to get there through the archives. then do it this way. Okay, there we go. Right. Yes, there is definitely more that I want to do, but I think that's probably been enough for a nice little mid-Mass Effect break. I will be back next week, but I'll be playing Mass Effect 3, be finishing my run. Yeah, not got much to say about that right now because I haven't started it yet, but we will be back Monday 8 PM UK time doing that. Don't know when I'll get back to Blueprints, but I expect I will pick it up at some point. It's quite a good game to do as a like what's it called, palette cleanser between games, I think. So I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up after Mass Effect 3 finishes. I do need to finish Baldur's Gate at some point as well. Baldur's Gate 3. I was doing a run and I put it down after Act 2 and then never picked it up again. But I'm going to finish it at some point, I promise. Well, maybe I shouldn't promise, but I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain I'm going to. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good weekend and I'll see you next week. Yeah, besides remembering everything. But I've got more notes now. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye, everyone.